And of course, while state lawmakers are done with that special session, there's still plenty of work to be done in D.C. to try to end what has become the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. And that effort will include all 5 of our federal lawmakers from New Mexico. Morgan Stevens caught up with 2 of them today. So, Morgan, I guess they're headed back to our nation's capital?
That's right, Tessa, Trevor. On day 41 of this shutdown, the U.S. Senate is expected to pass a bill tonight that would end the shutdown. While that's good news, the House will have to also approve it before it heads to President Donald Trump's desk. The president says he supports the agreement. The new bill would fund the government through the end of January. Federal workers who were fired during the shutdown they'd get their jobs back. It also includes for back pay for those federal workers. But what it doesn't include is extending health care subsidies. And this was a sticking point for Democrats throughout this entire shutdown in an effort to avoid skyrocketing premiums and millions losing care. House Speaker Mike Johnson is calling representatives back to Washington, and they could be voting on this bill as early as Wednesday. I spoke with Representatives Gabe Vasquez and Melanie Stansbury, who says healthcare subsidies are still a sticking point.
I am most disappointed in the fact that as we face a healthcare crisis here in New Mexico, especially in our rural and tribal communities, that this bill does nothing to address that.
The expiring of those subsidies impacts everybody. It affects the entire health insurance pool.
Meanwhile, Senators Ben Ray Lujan and Martin Heinrich sent out a joint statement on Sunday saying, "We refuse to let Donald Trump bully us into choosing between a mother in Roswell feeding her kids, a couple in Espanola affording their health care premiums, or a VA employee in Albuquerque making their rent payment," and are voting no because it's a deal New Mexicans cannot afford. Meanwhile, Congresswoman Teresa Ledger Fernandez sent us an email saying she would be voting no on the new bill. We'll monitor all that's happening in D.C. and, of course, let you know what happens. Back to you.